Hi, I'm Steve Dunham. I am the owner of Dog Training Personalized. So I got involved in dog training in the early 90s. I was in the military and very poor, and a friend of mine had a really cool dog who was very well trained, and so I was very impressed with that. And he had a German Shepherd, and the dog had just a complete on-off switch, and I just didn't know those things were possible with dogs. So bought a dog and brought this German Shepherd puppy home, and I wanted to get involved in dog training. So I contacted a local dog trainer in the area, and I didn't have much money, so he needed help, so I kind of bartered with him and helped him train dogs, and he helped me train my dog, and it got me kind of hooked on it. And then things changed in my life, and I ended up separating from the military and went into law enforcement, and I had an opportunity early in my career to get into our canine unit. So I did that, and that was my passion. And I got involved in training police dogs, helping out wherever I could. Periodically, I would have some time build up, and I would take a day and go to maintenance training with them. I was just very involved in helping him and very supportive. He ended up getting promoted. I never thought that he would ever leave the canine to be just for a promotion, but that was the path that he chose, and which was very good for me because that was the path that I chose, and I just, once I got into it, I never turned back.
What she's learning right now with this is she's learning drug odors, but in her mind she's just finding her toy and playing a game. So then ultimately we'll take the toy out of the picture, so we're just hiding the drug odors.
So about 6 months before I retired, I started doing some pet dog training, and I really enjoyed it, a lot more than I thought. So I decided at that point that, this is the direction I really want to go. I want to kind of phase myself out of the police dog market, and I formed a second company called Dog Training Personalized, and that in essence describes what I was doing, personalized dog training, because people would come to me with their issues, and I would focus one-on-one with them and work on the issues that they as an individual with their dogs were having. So when I did that, I rebranded, I updated my presence on Google, and my business quadrupled immediately. So at that point I needed help. I was working a lot of 12, 14-hour days, and so I decided to hire some part-time trainers, and we've continued to grow ever since. Sammy Clark's been with me the longest. She's been here for 2 years. She's really the glue that kind of keeps everything together. She's a fantastic trainer. She has a very gentle approach with working with dogs and the owners, and she's excellent in many things: resource guarding issues, behavioral issues, service dog training.
Hi, I'm Sammy Clark, and I'm the head trainer at Dog Training Personalized. Not only do I really help work with a lot of clients, helping them reach their goals, I also work a lot with the board and trains, and just kind of keeping this place running nice and smoothly.
Sydney Braverman has been with us for about 1.5 years. She came to us she has a really strong background in competition obedience, and her obedience and her dog work is just phenomenal.
Now, I've been doing this for 18 years. Steve's been doing it probably longer than I've been alive, and Sydney and Megan have been doing this for ages as well. We have such a wide variety, different backgrounds, different experiences.
Hi, my name is Sydney Braverman, and I'm a dog trainer at Dog Training Personalized. I teach private training lessons as well as some group classes with dogs and their owners to help them achieve better training.
Megan Furter has been with us for approximately 9 months, has a specialty in remote collar training, has great communication with the dogs, a good communicator with the owners as well.
My name is Megan Furter. I work here at Dog Training Personalized. What I love about working here is that we are a team, we function well together, and it's a very rewarding environment to work in. I decided to go to NAPO Silver and Gold School. It completely, changed my life and gave me that drive, that passion, and the knowledge to be able to be successful.
I am just super impressed when I watch and listen to them train. I learn things from them, and I'm just super impressed with not only they have the knowledge in their head, but they can communicate it effectively to their clients, and they can also they really achieve amazing results. We want to see you have an unbelievable relationship with your pet, to have a bond like you would never have experienced otherwise.
Hi, I'm Joe Wetzel. I'm from Beaver Creek, Ohio. and I have a little golden retriever called Aurora. She was a puppy when we got her, and we'd never had a puppy before, so I wanted to get some professional help. We've had rescues in the past that had some behavioral issues that were hard to correct. So I wanted to get a good baseline with this one and a good foundation. She's a smart dog. She learned real quick, but Sydney, my trainer, was awesome, and she really helps you with techniques on how to control your dog and curb behavior or whatever issues you may have. Puppies are a handful, so just getting her to come to me when I called her, to sit, walking her, without her pulling the leash real hard and that kind of stuff. So, and I like the idea that it was personal one-on-one training was kind of an attractive thing. Also, the hours were flexible, and I could bring my family. I brought my wife, my mother-in-law, and daughter to the classes with me, so everybody got to hear the same instructions. So I thought that was nice too, that I could bring as many people as I wanted with me. You have like a 40-minute class with her, and she'll show you the different techniques and then give you just some things to practice that week at home, and would do that maybe every day for 10, 15, 20 minutes at the most, and then come back, a week later and learn some more techniques.
A lot of people come in originally really frustrated with their dogs. They're like, the dog doesn't listen, and what I've learned is that it's not necessarily that the dog isn't listening, but the way that the owner is communicating to their dog is not clear. It's a miscommunication between the two of them. So my job is to help build that relationship back up.
We're able to customize our approach to each specific dog and person or family. We don't have a very rigid set curriculum for each of those clients. So we're really able to match specifically what the family or client and dog needs to their specific wants versus putting them into maybe a rigid program that might not address all of their needs in the way that's best for the dog and the family.
If I find that a dog is struggling with this one aspect, I'm going to go out of my way to really make sure that we hit that goal and that the dog is doing success. My awards are from multiple different events and different registries. We compete in everything from conformation, agility, nose work, barn hunt, dock diving, competitive obedience, rally obedience. Basically, we pull anything that my dog loves to do, we're out there doing it. If he doesn't like it, we're not doing it.
Sometimes the pet's the easier part of the equation to train. The owners, you have to have consistency and timing, and there's a lot of things that take place there with consistency and timing that is how you effectively communicate with the dog.
And I truly believe we can help any dog that really walks through these doors as long as the owner has the passion and the commitment to continue the work that we do here.
We try to treat them as our own dogs and then help support them and have them have success throughout their program and then following up as well.
At the end of the day, we're not going home with these dogs. So these owners need to be capable and have the skills to implement the training on their own at home with their dogs in a way that's gonna kind of continue to be successful outside of the training center.
We really strive to meet you as our client where you are and to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve and have a higher quality of life with your pet. So a lot of times when people come in and start training with us, they're here, their life is, there's a sense of chaos. They bought a pet, to enjoy, and oftentimes it doesn't click like it did with, the dog that they had when they were a kid and they had that special bond with. So they seek out a trainer to help establish that and to help set clear boundaries and to help develop that relationship. As the training process progresses and to see how that relationship changes and a life filled with chaos becomes more serene, the quality of life just drastically improves and the relationship with the owners and their dogs drastically improves. And they really become part of the family.